Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is Fast Food Justice. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. Instead of getting it fixed or just asking for her money back, she decided that the best way to handle the problem was to throw the food in an employee's face. Okay, so use the best way to is to describe the most favorable or effective method for accomplishing something. Basically, the best way to do something is saying 가장 좋은 방법. Okay? Ding 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 ding. Alright? The best way to do something. So, if we look at our first example, the best way to improve your vocabulary is to read a lot. 어휘력을 향상시키는 가장 좋은 방법은 책을 많이 읽는 것입니다. So, the best way to improve your vocabulary, 단어 더 많이 배우고 싶으면 그냥 책을 많이 읽는 것입니다. Or, the best way to get a promotion is to work hard at your existing job. So, 승진하는 가장 좋은 방법은 기존 직장에서 열심히 일하는 것입니다. That's what you're supposed to do, but it doesn't always happen. Alright, let's move on to 2번 now. 2번. Despite pleading guilty and claiming to be sorry for her behavior, Rosemary kept complaining about the burrito bowl during her trial. Sounds like a really crazy lady. Okay, so we're going to use claim to now, and we use claim to when describing a statement that is not true or not believe. Note, claim does not mean demand or complain in this context. So we have to understand the word claim. When someone claims to do something, what it is actually also is similar to is to argue that, the expression argue that. But yes, in this situation, let's just focus on claim. So let's highlight this. Okay, so that restaurant claims to have the best pizza in town, but I disagree. So, 그 식당은 마을에서 최고의 피자를 가지고 있다고 주장하지만 저는 동의하지 않습니다. 그렇게 생각하지 않습니다. So they say that they have the best pizza, but I disagree. That doesn't mean it's not true. It just is a subjective opinion, that's all. Misha claimed to be glad that, listen, interesting name, Alyosha got the promotion, but secretly he was jealous. 미샤는 알요샤가 승진한 것을 기뻐했지만 은근히 질투했다. So, 미샤가 그냥 행복한 척 했는데 실제로 진짜 질투했습니다. Alright, now let's move on to the language focus quiz. 1번. The best way to make friends is to. Remember, the best way to do something like 가장 좋아하는 방법은. So, the best way to, let's say, make friends is be yourself. 친구를 사귀는 가장 좋은 방법은 자신이 되는 것입니다. So, of course, to make good friends, you should be yourself. If you're fake, then you'll make bad friends, in my opinion. 2번, the best way to learn is to let's keep the theme of learning a language. The best way to learn English is to, what do you think? Practice every day. 그 영어를 배우는 가장 좋은 방법은 매일 연습하는 것이다. So yes, that's the best advice I can give you. Just practice every day. 3번. Claims to have the best in town. Remember, 주장하다. Right? That's what we set up here, right? Claim to. Let's say Gino's restaurant claims to have the best food in town. Gino의 레스토랑은 마을에서 최고의 음식을 가지고 있다는 주장합니다. And 4번. Claims to be, but I don't believe it. Let's say she claims to be a K-pop star, but I don't believe it. So 그녀가 K-pop 스타라고 주장하지만 저는 믿지 않습니다. Alright, now let's look at the further discussion. 1번. Some people might say that spending 3 months in jail for throwing food is too much. What is your opinion? What would be an appropriate punishment? Okay, so 어떤 사람들은 음식을 던진 것 때문에 감옥에서 3개월을 보는 것이 지나치다고 말할지도 모릅니다. 여러분의 의견은 어떤가요? It's assault, technically. Assault is not good regardless of how it was, carried out. Do I think it's appropriate to have 3 months in jail? I think it's a waste of taxpayers' money. I do think there are other methods of punishment like community service. You know what they should do is they should make her work there for free. 2번. Do you think working conditions for fast food workers are acceptable in your country? Why or why not? 당신의 나라에서 패스트푸드 노동자들의 노동 조건이 허용된다고 생각하는가? No, not really. I think that they're on very low wages. I think fast food workers really need, I think you should be able to live off a fast food wage, to be honest with you. You can in Australia. You can seriously live a pretty decent life if you have a job in the fast food industry. I mean, there is a minimum wage, and sometimes that minimum wage is enough for people just to live happily through their lives. When I worked at McDonald's, I worked with women who were in their 40s and 50s and happily working there. So, yeah, do I think it's not fair in Korea? Yeah, for sure. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Disgruntled.
Disgruntled.
To one's liking.
To one's liking.
Plead guilty.
Plead guilty.
No picnic.
No picnic.
Reflect.
Reflect.
Roughly.
Roughly.